So let's see, new Valentino Uomo Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. Names getting longer and longer. I'm really curious about the next release. Probably Valentino Born in Roma Uomo Green Stravaganza, Elixir, Le Parfum, I don't know. So about scent profile of this fragrance, it is a fresh, fruity, woody, slightly green and earthy type of fragrance. I will say to you why. I have here Paradise Garden. Let's try it here. At the first spray, at that initial impression, let's say, you feel that is okay, familiar fragrance. The DNA is nothing new, but definitely pleasant. In the note breakdown, they say citruses, coffee and vetiver. Maybe I'm wrong, but I can get few other notes like apple. Apple like pushes citruses. It doesn't let fragrance lean too much citrusy. At that point reminds me of opening of green leaf, for example, by Parfums de Marly. Coffee is not that prominent. It is touch of coffee available there at the dry down, like whiffs of coffee, but mostly it is about earthy because of moss. I can get mossy feel out of the fragrance. A bit green, I feel mint, lavender, and it is definitely woody. After half an hour, or let's say 1 hour, when it goes to the dry down, it loses that appley, citrusy opening, and also you don't get that much of green notes, but it is definitely still sweet, and vetiver and woody notes shines better, and you can get more of that coffee note compared to the opening. I believe it is definitely way more complex than what they mentioned, like lemon, coffee, vetiver. It is very little spicy. Definitely I can get cardamom, I can get mint, a bit lavender. It is mossy, gets earthy, woody at the dry down. I would say it is a solid release, and it is not like, for example, Born in Roma Intense, Born in Roma Yellow Dreams, or regular Born in Roma. If you have already those fragrances, it is not that redundant, I have to say, or it is not too close to those fragrances, but you can get some whiffs, but it is totally a different fragrance. It is not redundant to those fragrances, but also reminds me of, as I said, Greenly by Parfums de Marly, and at some points Halloween Man X. But if I have to compare this one with those fragrances, personally I prefer, or I like Greenly more than this one, but considering the price, this is not a bad fragrance. But compared to the Halloween Man X, I have to say again, I like Halloween Man X better than this one, as it is somehow smoky at the dry down, and coffee is much more prominent in Halloween Man X compared to this one. About compliments, I haven't received any compliments with this one, but scent profile is pleasant. With Greenly, for sure I have received compliments. With Halloween Man X, I have received compliments. Assuming this is in that genre, I would say it is also a complimenting fragrance, but not wow, huge. I would say like 6.5 out of 10 in terms of getting compliments. How is the performance? I can get 7 to 8 hours plus longevity on my skin. Like always, I go with 6 to 8 sprays. So it is above average in terms of longevity, but in terms of projection, I wouldn't say it is above average. Like most of fragrances, pushes good at the first hour, but after that it is kind of soft and close to skin, but I wouldn't say it is a weak fragrance at all to this one, but not a beast mode as well. So it is like above average, not enough strong, I have to say. Occasions and seasons, it is a casual fragrance, has not that dressed up vibe to it, although it is close to Greenly by Parfums de Marly, but I believe that fragrance leans more dressed up compared to this one. This is casual to my nose for daytime, and I would prefer it for spring and summer. Take care, guys.